Welcome to Gaming Migraine, and today we are going to present to you a game shop speed build in The Sims 4. In Asian countries, game shops are often known as Lan Shop, and people often go there to rent the computer by the hour, be it to do schoolwork, but most of the time they play multiplayer games with their friends and such. In this Lan Shop, you can also get food, drinks, and some people actually do stay there. In, like, for example, in Japan, some people stay there for the whole day or even days, and there's toilets and such. But for what I know, these land shops are very popular among teenagers because, let's face it, it's a recreational place. Personally, I've been to a land shop once in my life during my teenage age. The the games, I'm not quite sure what I did there, but I went there and the computers are it's not of the better quality, it's more of like, those old computers where it's big and such, and it's just bulky, but it does work. And there's even food over there, and it's a bit kind of dirty considering people are playing game and not really caring about washing their hands when eating, but it's still an experience which you should totally try when you are in Asian countries. Do you have a land shop or a game shop in your country? For this speed build, I decided to put those computer rental areas in the basement, and upstairs is more of like those board games, virtual reality games, as you can see in these two windows over there. So in my country, there's also like this kind of game rental, Xbox rental, PS2 rental, VR games rental kind of shop here. So this kind they also charge by the hour, and there are many games for you to play. Most people go in twos, threes, fours, or dependent on the group. So as you can see over here, I'm building the public toilet. So I decided to join like the female and male toilet together because of the space constraint, and I decided to also put some showers there for, as I said just now, people do stay there and they kind of need to shower. So yeah, so this is more of a compact area to shower and such, but it works. As long as it works, you can do it, right? So over on the right, you can see there's a lot of toilet bowls, and as I said, it's a general shower. Okay, it's a general toilet for males and females to use. The one at the corner is I made it like some sort of a handicap toilet, so that it looks bigger and it has its personal sink. Normally the handicap toilets would be outside from the regular toilets, but I just decided to go with it like this thing this time. Just spice it up. And then there's a mirror and a shelf for people to put things when they are adjusting their hair or whatever. So yeah, anyways, so land shop for the upstairs is something like a play nation kind of thing where you rent board games, computer, okay, not really computer games, but digitalized games. I've decided to put chess sets over there since it is considered a board game, right? Yeah. Anyways, my toilet is going to be so bright. So yeah. Um Actually there's no CCs in this build. I just make things bigger than it usually is by pressing the bracket buttons on the keyboard, and somehow I think they detected that as is modified content. Is that how modified content worked here? I'm not quite sure. Do leave a comment below on how modified content work. So right over at the back of this basement, there's a mini kitchen, a microwave, and even two beds for those be I like to put the kitchen part for the staff break room, And while the beds are for those people which actually stay over in the land shop. Have you stayed over in a land shop before? I think it will be very interesting, but it will take a long time before you actually see the outside, considering you'll be so addicted to the games. So I make them really simple, so it's just white and just simple wallpaper will do. So right now I'm figuring out the floor. I like to make this room dark for gamers don't really see sunlight, do they? That's why it's also in the basement instead of right on the second floor. So right now I'm choosing the tables. I try to make this totally in without CCs and other content so that people you can join me and make your own game shop. Or if you want the exact same game shop as mine, I will leave a link down in the description box below so you can download this exact game shop and upload it into your Sims world. Look, this kind of looks something like a classified laboratory where everyone's making some sort of crime scene thing, right? I mean, you can alter it to be such a way, but for me, this is what a land shop is to me. Chicken wings. What do you think about eating chicken wings while playing a game? It dirties your keyboard, but it's so good. How do you normally clean your keyboard? I normally just wipe it down with any like tissue and such. I'm not quite sure if you can wipe it down with wet tissue, but yeah, let's try not to destroy the computer. I'm adding some accents onto this wall over here so you can see lots of youthful posters instead of those movie posters. I'll add the movie posters upstairs so that it looks more modern instead of here looks more nasty classified, you know? I wanted to put this wallpaper, but it's just too much. It's more crime scene material. So eventually I changed it to a darker wallpaper. So I was having trouble trying to get the game to recognize this as a floor, so you can see like as an indoor area. So some part of it I kind of stopped playing and it's black. Oh, okay, now it's fine. So right now I'm making a counter where the staff can stay here and collect those rental fee, but because I didn't have much mods here, you don't really collect rental fees. It's just for display purposes. And here, right over here, I'll put the chess table next to the windows, so people can also watch others play chess. Do you play chess? The last time I played chess was not very long ago though. I learned to play chess when I was 12 because my form teacher was a chess teacher. After our exam, which is called PSLE, Primary School Living Examination, other class can play like Unos and other like not as serious kind of board game, and we because our teacher want us to learn chess since it is his CCA and he is in charge of the CCA. Our whole class was forced to learn chess. They say chess helps with math and making your mind better or something like that. I said chess is a good way to think ahead, because most of the time when you are making a move in chess, you have to think a lot of steps ahead so that your king would be protected. What do you think about it? I'm not very good in chess, but I still can play. Oh, so I was talking about the story of chess. So by the end of the semester, we all got a gift. And guess what is the gift? Obviously, it's a miniature chessboard. To this day, I still have that chessboard in my house. I do play it sometimes, but not many of my friends know how to play chess. Chess versus checkers, which do you think you like more? I mean, because I was brought up to play chess, I kind of don't really have any preferences. Anyways, over here you can see I'm decorating the black walls. I decided to go for black in here because I don't know, it's just very game shoppy to have things and walls to be very, very black. And yeah, so I'm just really decorating speed building. What do you think about speed build with music over? Or would you prefer like this kind of voice over where you hear my voice ranting about stories, talking about the game and such? Do you have any preferences? Oh yeah. So over here is where I was figuring out. That's why you can see there's a huge jump in the graph in the video. So you can see I made a umbrella kind of roof and right, and I used a red color carpet to cover the floor. So I had problems with this build of the ceiling just doesn't want to be detected. That is my problem. But other than that, I don't really have much problems. Except for the roof. I'm really, really bad at building a roof. I have no idea why, because I think I just never have, I never have interest in looking at roof and how others build roofs. But other than that, I think I'm doing just fine. So I'm over here, I'm just decorating the outside. I wanted to put a dark spot sign, but I don't the game shop doesn't offer that, so it's quite misleading. So I'm just putting a happy gnome, and yeah, I enlarged the gnome so that it looks a lot bigger than it was initially. So I think over here I'm done. I'm just setting the things, and yeah. So aside from this roof, I also, yeah, so this is the overview of how the game room look like. You can see it's a plain black and white thing. And over here, I have another version of the roof. It looks more like a sandcastle instead of a raincoat. So when you download, it should be a sandcastle kind of roof. Because I don't know, it just look nicer here. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.